So today I come to you in a little more serious light than I've been showing you. I'm kind of goofing around lately and just kind of, you know, just kind of bouncing around and doing some, I guess, I don't know if it's really, you'd call it comedy, but it's, some people seem to be getting a kick out of it, and some people are kind of like, whoa, what is he doing? But it's come to my attention that upcoming I'm going to have to start getting a little more serious with some of this stuff. I'm going to be doing a video about CureSearch, which is a cancer organization for children. So we're going to be doing a CureSearch, what they call a CureSearch walk. So it'll be an effort to raise awareness for childhood cancer of all forms. So the reason that we will be doing this is because my firstborn son is a stroke and cancer survivor. So it'll be one of the things I'll be talking about a little in some of the upcoming vlogs. Be honest with you guys, it's pretty difficult for me to talk about living it day to day with him. As you can imagine, has been extremely difficult. But the thing is, now he's remained. Don't start getting all sad, because he has remained cancer free for more than a year. So everything's looking good right now, and he is actually doing great. He's right now he's developmentally delayed. He gets physical therapy, occupational therapy, special instruction, all that, and they come right to the house and they do therapies with him. They work on things with him. He's the brightest. When you're around Zayden, he just has this way of brightening up your day. He has this smile that that can just melt anyone's heart, and he's shown me a different side of life, a life that I didn't know previously, a life that a lesson that tells you that life is very precious, and that it can be taken away from you at any given moment. And he has given me and our family all the hope in the world, that things can be great, that things can be good. He will be starting school this September as part of the UPK program, so he'll be assisted, and they're actually over there playing in the pool, and you can hear him screaming a little bit. He'll be assisted by an aide, and he'll be able to go to school with the rest of the children. He's actually very intelligent. He is developmentally delayed. He does have trouble with communication. He doesn't say a whole lot of words yet. I know what he says, and I know what he wants and needs and everything. But for somebody that doesn't know him, it might be difficult to understand him. And so that's one of the lessons that we've been learning here along the path. So yeah, that's in a nutshell. We've had lots of visits to the Vermont's Children's Hospital. He's had multiple surgeries. He's had more than just the stroke and cancer. He's also had, along with the tumors, it's called Wilms tumor, I guess. Well, I don't guess, but it's called Wilms tumor, and they removed the tumors from his kidneys. So on top of that, there was also a tumor growing on one of his adrenal glands that they removed, and they had to remove the adrenal gland completely. So he was left with just one adrenal gland that actually wasn't producing this chemical called cortisol. It's very important in the body, and it wasn't producing because the tumor was pressing on the other one was producing way too much of this chemical called cortisol. causing a whole bunch of other set of problems on its own. So upon removing that, the other adrenal gland just stayed asleep for a long time, and the endocrine doctors thought that it would never work again, or a very slim chance that it would work again. And finally, one testing day, it showed up in the test that it was producing on normal levels of cortisol. So the oncologist and the endocrine guy and the endocrine team said that that was a complete gift to us, that usually never happens, that he would have to be on a cortisol supplement for the rest of his life. But we got lucky there, and we got lucky in so many areas. A lot of things that come with cancer is, of course, treatment. The treatment, chemotherapy. He went through all that. He lost his hair and everything. Probably one of the cutest kids without hair you ever seen. One of his little quirks was that when he would get mad, he would he would threaten to pull his hair. So when he lost all of his hair, he was still trying to pull his hair out and threaten you that he was going to pull his hair, even though he didn't have any hair. So that was just one of the things. But it also, the other end of that, it made him very sick, very weak, as you can imagine. I don't probably need to go into details about that, but I was there with him every step of the way. Very fortunately, I was, and I'm glad I was. Every step of the way, through the hospital, all the hospital stays and everything. I'm so glad to have been able to have been there with him to help him fight through it. It gave us a bond. It gave us a bond that I've never felt anywhere at any time else in my life. So everything that has came after his cancer has been a blessing. It's not easy to talk about a lot, especially when I start getting towards the end. I probably left a lot of things out, but we after everything started steadying out a little bit and things started running a little smoother, he started getting healthy, and he's starting to guys. Now he's starting to walk in his walker by himself now. We were given the opportunity he was given the opportunity for a Make-A-Wish, and he couldn't exactly tell you what he wanted to what he wished for at the time, but he was very much into SpongeBob. So we took a trip. We call it our Make-A-Wish trip to Orlando, Florida, and we stayed at the Nickelodeon Hotel, and he was able to eat lunch with SpongeBob, and we were able to visit the ocean, Cocoa Beach, I think it was. So he got to do all that, and that was a really great experience for all of us. It gave us a chance to come together as a family once again, because there's a lot of things in between there that happen that you struggle with as a family. A lot of it emotional, and then there's the financial end of it. Is guys. Kids, huh? And there's a lot of things that go with all that, so I don't want to keep rattling on about it. I just wanted to explain to you guys that I'm just kind of practicing for because I'm going to do a video about this upcoming CureSearch walk, and I hope that I said things in at least a coherent manner. A lot of it's not coming from my brain, it's just coming from my heart. So when you're talking from your heart, sometimes it chokes you up a little bit, but hopefully I can, the more I talk about it and the more the more I get comfortable with it, the easier it'll be actually for me to cope with everything. Yeah, even though, you know, things are going very good now, but there's still the, you know, what happened was real, and there's no denying it. But there's no use living in the past. But it's always good to keep getting it out, keep it out of you, and keep other people aware of what's going on. I think is the biggest thing you can do, because out there is like there's a lot of there's so many programs and stuff for cancer research, this and that, but it's mostly for adults, and I don't want to take away anything from any adults that have had cancer, but really, to me personally, we as a society should really be focusing on the kids. And I know there's a lot more to it than just that, but there are very few programs that are aimed specifically just for kids that actually are doing the research and that are actually showing results, and not just you know, not just having their banner flag out there. They're actually producing real results. And without CureSearch, my son certainly wouldn't have made it, and he wouldn't have progressed as far as he has in life. So he has basically he's defeated all the odds that were stacked against him. He's already done way more than initially was thought he could do. As I said, he's now going to be going into school, and he's going to be he's going to be living a really happy, normal life. And I'm just so grateful and humble for all of that. So all right, we'll end it there for today. I got you guys, and we're in like 12 minutes now. So that's it, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'm probably going to take a little break from my online activities here for a little while. I don't know, maybe just a day or two. Maybe take a break with the vlog. Sometimes it can get a little too much, and I would recommend that anybody does that as well. So to keep things, you know, it's all about balance, really. So for me anyways, and living one day at a time. So all right, we'll see you guys.